Hello, hello. This is the Awful and Awesome Entertainment Wrap episode
400! Ta-ta-da! Balloons, striations, and confetti.
and
And cake, which our wonderful producer
is going to
Really
cut.
is going to cut, which is not baked by Rajyasree.
Yes.
Which is a waste. Who approved this?
Because
Spend?
Rajyasree was not informed beforehand. She would have got one of those cupcakes from yesterday.
Was approval sought by me for this expenditure?
I have given it. I also said where to get from because I said I won't
Are you
have
paying for it
shitty-
or is newslaundry paying for it?
Because 400th episode, y'all will cut 400 rupees from my
Was it for 400
princely-
rupees?
It was more.
Are you paying for it?
This is 2,000 rupees.
Okay, here's a QR code. You can pay. Call me cheap, but I have to focus on journalism. Come, Priyali. Our wonderful producer Priyali, 400 episodes.
Happy birthday to us. Yes.
Sing
I will
anything.
have a spoonful because I'm feeling weak.
You are baiting me. I will say nothing. I know you're trying to set me up to make me look
I'm
bad.
not, you should not have this.
It's full of sugar.
This one spoonful has 10 spoons of sugar. I think it's very nice.
See, I knew you want to kill me. But that
Proper
is it.
sugar high.
So we have a special discount going. Our end of the year discount. Here's a QR code and there is a link in the show notes. You get 15% off on a 6-month News Laundry Newsminute joint subscription. You get 20% off if you do the annual subscription. So you can scan this QR code, click on the link, support journalism, and if you follow us on social media, you will see. Often we forget when we don't have, the big picture context. The amount of investigations that our teams have done this year, and compare that to newsrooms that have budgets of hundreds of crores with hundreds of journalists. They have done a fraction of the investigations we've done.
And the kind of investigation.
All because you guys support us. So QR code is there. Also help me fund this cake because some people just approve these spends without
Help.
asking the CEO.
Help us.
Of course, you can say what kind of
approve.
cheap organization the CEO has to approve a cake. But then we
They'll
are...
take it out of my
है ना?
money.
Yeah.
But first, the headlines of this week. In good news, Akshaye Khanna returned to the headlines this month with many appreciating his acting in a new film.
In bad news, it is in Dhurandhar, the Aditya Dhar movie, being termed as well-shot propaganda, which has earned over 600 crores at the box office, and we haven't watched.
Which we haven't. I was wanting to watch only. Abhinandan has ruined that plan. But we'll watch before. We should watch it for the 401st episode.
We'll watch it.
Yeah.
When the season...
When Abhinandan says we'll do, I know how much
Hmm.
we will do like that. But in worse news for Akshaye Khanna and for Dhurandhar, reviewers criticizing the movie's machismo and anti-Pakistan fervor are being heavily trolled online. Anupama Chopra's review on the Hollywood Reporter was taken down, I think, within 24 hours due to conflict of ownership with Saregama.
Well, not because of conflict, it doesn't make a
Yeah.
shit of a difference to them. Conflict of interest is something that our media doesn't know. I don't know whether you saw NDTV's interview of Adani's son showing us around his new terminal of some airport. NDTV is always interviewing the Adanis. Network 18 is showing us how great Nita Bhabhi is. I think even I should then just turn News Laundry into about, me and my family. It should just
What are we going to do?
just something I can figure out.
Something we can.
Trust me, if my mother's interviewed, she'll make more sense than Adani's son. That I can guarantee.
agree.
But Rajyasree Sen, we'll watch it. But I'm very exhausted these days in this
Again.
season to be jolly. It's very exhausting.
Abhinandan is the Grinch, but he's just not green in color.
It is so exhausting that you have to go for some dinner or the other. You don't want to go. It's fucking polluted. You have to fucking say hi to people. Hey, you have to.
But you socialize a lot for someone who doesn't like socializing.
That's the problem with this time of the year. Otherwise, how do I socialize? I go from here to home and back. That's all
Like
I do
that.
usually.
In between, there's like Taj Hotel or something.
In between,
Suddenly
once in a
falls.
while.
In deeply troubling news, in the Kerala actor assault case, a Kerala Sessions Court acquitted Malayalam actor Dilip, but at least convicted the prime accused Pulsar Sune.
In worse news, the judge who was hearing this case, because there's commentary around this case, as there should be, said something in court that all the media who's covering it should
Hmm.
be watched out for. In fact, there's a report on that in the News Minute. You should check that out, which is really troubling. But on this Pulsar Suni, who carried out a sexual assault, it is a rape, I
Yeah.
think, as per the definition, uh, and recorded it on whose instruction, I guess we will never know. Maybe in the
Hmm.
High Court we'll get to know. There's a very detailed interview that our uh, journalist Nidhi has done with him. The link is in the show notes. Just read that, and I mean, it's so how their mind works. People like him is just so shocking. I
Oh,
mean,
it's
it's
horrific, absolutely. Uh, in good news, footballer Lionel Messi visited India last week.
right. So Pluribus is a series. It's a dark comedy, is how it's been described. It's 8 episodes. It is on Apple TV. It's created by Vince Gilligan, I guess.
Who also made Breaking Bad.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And he used to be part of the X Files key crew.
I see. Okay.
Hmm.
So, and he's also the showrunner. It's each episode is about an hour, 50 minutes to 58 minutes approximately. The concept is that there is the protagonist is a writer, bestseller, I guess Tolkien type writer,
Not
who has
Tolkien type. She does those romances which have these strange heroes who are not
no,
set in.
but aren't the characters
Yeah,
like
like
not human?
mystical.
They're
Yeah, but
like
they are
dragons and all. Okay, they're
romances.
romances,
Yeah, yeah,
and this virus takes over Earth, where everybody becomes really sweet. All are connected to one brain. They're all connected. They do the same thing. Nothing sinister. They're just cooperating. But 11 people around the world are not infected by this virus.
yeah.
They somehow have not been infected. I have reached episode 4 or 5,
I'm on 5.
and I will finish it. So it's very interesting. So that is the world they're in now. That's the whole
Yeah.
plan. So Rajyasree said, what do you think of it?
So the woman who plays the protagonist, Ria Sihon, who plays Carol Sturka, who's the author, is there's something but that's the whole point. It's supposed to be the hook line of the show is that the most miserable person on earth is going to save the planet. So she's supposed to
Is
be,
okay.
so she's not miserable. She's just very unpleasant as a person. There's nothing which is charming or endearing about her, which I suppose is the whole point that of all the people who were not affected, such a horribly unpleasant person has managed to escape from being affected. And so I'm finding it a little tough now. Fourth episode on, I'm finding it more interesting.
Hmm.
So these alien beings who have.
There are no alien beings.
No, they are aliens. It's a virus which has come from from outside the planet. The way they show her her reactions to things and how like over the top they are, I don't know whether people, but who knows? We haven't been in this situation, but who would? It's a little hysterical, I find. So I find it difficult to even empathize with her. But I felt the Indian family. So there's an Indian woman who has survived this, who is also normal.
Not been affected by
Yeah,
this.
but her husband and child have been, and mother. Mother is also there. Oh my God, she is the most insufferable woman possible.
I don't know who their Indian consultant was,
Huh.
but which part of the country is this Indian woman from? Mr. Vince Gilligan. You should have just called us. You could subscribe to us. We will give you this advice free for just a subscription. She's speaking Punjabi, Malayalam, Tamil, Gujarati. What the fuck is she speaking? Where is she from? Indians, I don't know what part of India did you get this kind of
But I
character
like
from?
the way she reacts about her son. Because so if Carol loses her temper, sometimes people die. Like that's one of the fallouts of her. So which is why there's a lot of effort to keep her happy
Calm.
all the time, keep her calm, and she has a tendency. It's like if Abhinandan was in the same situation. no one would need to be saved because he would have lost his cool so many times. He would have obliterated the planet of its inhabitants. So she's a little like that.
It's kind of slow, and I think it's needlessly slow sometimes. It didn't have to be so slow.
Yeah, it's a little.
So you kind of, it's just the concept keeps you going because it's a fascinating concept. But the slowness is a bit too much sometimes. And even, for example, The Godfather was a slow film with like that one frame holding it there for a long time. But
Yeah.
it somehow kept you. This one doesn't. The protagonist is very unlikable. So you have to really keep taking breaks from watching it. If the protagonist was slightly likable, you could have done a binge watch.
We will discuss what I really enjoyed, Sean Combs, The Reckoning,
Hmm.
which is a 4-part series. It's a documentary series on the sexual misconduct allegations against P. Diddy, Sean Combs, he has so many names, which has been directed by Alexandria Stapleton, but more importantly, has been produced by 50 Cent. And the reason it has been produced by 50 Cent, in case people are wondering, is because 50 Cent has had beef with 50 Cent is also a rapper, Sean Combs is also a rapper, and 50 Cent, ever since Biggie Smalley died. Do you know who Biggie Smalley is? Biggie Smalley is also a rapper who was shot dead. So a lot of rappers have been shot dead in America. Tupac Shakur, Biggie Smalley, Suge. Suge? No,
Shub.
Suge didn't.
Shub.
Suge didn't.
It's
Suge.
Shub.
Suge.
हो गए 9:45 ओए होए.
Suge.
Who, Shub or Shub?
Suge.
Sadi.
No, yeah.
Not Shub.
Suge.
Today my song is by Shub only, my
No.
recommendation.
Shub, P. Diddy, and this one, Jay-Z, and all don't know who Shub is. Because basically, so he claimed, 50 Cent claimed that Sean Combs, P. Diddy, was involved in.
Genie in a bottle, na, 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 please, if you wanna be with me.
Okay.
Baby, there's a price to pay.
Do you know Papo performed yesterday
Where?
in the Delhi?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Would you have gone if you'd known?
Jashri, I walked out of Prince
I'll
concert.
bloody slap you, na? Then you'll
I
call
went to
me by
sleep.
the right name.
Sorry, Jashri. I'll slap you. Who talks to the CFO company? And then she says, you don't sign my checks in time. And I'm just saying that I have... a Prince and a Sting concert could not keep me awake. I just am not a concert person.
But the Sting concert scarred all of us who went for it because Shamak Dawar came out in a
There was no
sherwani.
Shamak Dawar, was there?
Yeah. Every breath you take, Sting started. First of all, he came out for 1.5
No,
hours.
we are talking about two different
Niku,
concerts.
you were there with someone else. I was there with other people.
Rajyasree, when I watched this concert, you were in school.
I was 16 years old.
You were allowed to go to a concert.
I used to do many things in Delhi.
I don't even remember.
And we went, he came out 4 hours late, which was still okay, but that's fine. Then he sat down and suddenly Shamak Dawar in a full sherwani came out and everyone had
I
by
have
then.
no recollection of all
Because
this.
it was so traumatic and Sting would sing every breath you take one verse and then Shamak sang one verse in Hindi. And what was worse was which verse was worse, we don't know. Like that. But do you have any suggestions, music suggestions?
I do actually. It's a song.
I love
these
Punjabis. He's 28 years
This is-
old. His
this-
full name is Shubneet Singh. This much
This
I
is the
know.
biggest conflict in my life. Contradiction, which I cannot. I understand all these songs. I get that they are
Not
promoting,
good. Huh.
or like for example, whatever, Kudiyan brown.
That's my favorite.
Gaddi kali, Kudiyan brown. Whatever horses. My horses should be black. My car should be. Horses should be white. My car should be black. My chicks should be brown. You know, it's really problematic and distressing and disgusting. But the bloody beat in these songs is such that bloody you gotta bloody move to it, man. What the fuck?
It is horrible.
You sing
It's a scourge.
Amar Shonar,
the
Tomar
scourge
Bonar,
of
Honar,
this.
Honar, Tonar. Dude, I'd rather jump into the Hooghly and not come out than listen to your music.
You jump into the Hooghly, na? Who's stopping you? I'll help you jump in.
Geography is stopping me.
I'll
I only have
help you jump
the
into
I only have the
Hooghly.
Yamuna here. And There I
If
can't
you
jump.
jump in, you'll float now on that effluence. It's like you'll be walking on foam. It's too cool. But
So this week's also Offer and Awesome is behind the paywall. Okay, sorry, it's behind the paywall. So this free version is for all of you who are not paying subscribers. But if you want to watch unedited, complete podcast interviews behind the paywall, pay, support independent journalism.